Hello? Okay. Screen. Are you... There we go. Turn. Actually, is it quiet because I turned it down? Not really. Oh. The music is always so soft that I don't think I've ever heard it before. Stop, that's so cute. I like it. Alright, we are playing... Ooh. Do we want to start a new game? I don't... Maybe not. Maybe not. Not this time. In the future, maybe. Oh, we'll start a new game. Okay. New save. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Start. We're gonna start a new game of Cozy Grove. And I love this game. I am nowhere near finished with it. But, like, it could be fun to just kind of play together. Welcome to the Spirit Scouts. Before you head out on your first solo camping trip, fix yourself up. Alright. I am the palest. And I really like... Ooh, those are cute. The purple eyes are my favorite, but we'll take a look at all of them. Shadow black eyes, ember brown eyes, infinite brown eyes, wraith green. Just stopping in to say hi. It was a very tiring day. Oh, I'm so sorry it was tiring for you, Holly, but I'm happy that you're here, and if you need to lurk or just, you know, take the time that you need for yourself, please feel free to do so. We're just gonna play some Cozy Grove. I'm restarting. But yeah, I hope that your evening is less tiring. We pulled all the carpet out of our house. Oh my gosh. I bet that was like horrific. 'Cause I've only pulled the corners up in my house and it is awful. So ooh. Yikes. We've got ghost blue eyes, ocean blue eyes, willow wisp purple eyes, astral yellow, spooked orange, which are super pretty, I think, spectral red, visionary pink. I'm gonna go with the purple. I love them. And we'll change our hair. I think that's cute, but let's see. And I'll do red hair this time, because my hair is slightly more red than the last time I played. I love this haircut. Looking good! Now it's time to begin your camping trip. You open the letter you carried from the rowboat. It says, Dear Spirit Scout, welcome to the island of Cozy Grove. Utilities and other public services are not available on the island, so please check your provisions. Rangers from the mainland rarely visit the island. You will need to be self-sufficient. I need to make my screen slightly bigger so I can read a little bit better. And I need to fix my Streamlabs because it is just spamming all of the things all at the same time, and it should not be doing that. Rangers from the mainland rarely visit the island. You will need to be self-sufficient. Note that previous campers have reported run-ins with bears in the area, so use caution. Joke's on them. The whole island is bears. Have fun and keep your fire burning. Scouting services. Spirit Scout motto, all those who are lost deserve kindness. I didn't remember that, and that's really sweet. And maybe hits a little bit harder for me at the moment. And I think maybe we go and... here? Calf, calf, calf. This is Flamey. How are those old starter logs, Scout? Tastes like a century at least. So where have you brought us this time? A haunted, bear-infested island. Some place called Cozy Grove. I'm a little disoriented, not quite sure. I'm gonna say some place called Cozy Grove. Cozy Grove? I know the name. I've licked it off old brochures, tossed into my embers. I sense dozens of wounded, restless spirits here, desperate for help, but not conscious of it. This doesn't seem like the sort of place young spirits. Sorry, I am having such a hard time reading today. This doesn't seem like the sort of place young spirit scouts typically go for their first solitary excursion. Ah well, if you were sent here, the scouts must have been confident you'd be up to the task. Are you ready to see what's out there beyond my firelight? Very ready. That's the spirit. I see. The ghost of a ranger at the end of the woods. She's been waiting there a long, long time. Don't be scared, Scout. Go introduce yourself. After all, you're here to help. So, one thing I will say about this game, it does lag a bit, and I don't know that it has anything to do with like anything I have control over. I have plenty of like memory available, so I don't know, and it doesn't need to be connected to the internet either, so I'm not really sure what the lag is from, but it does occasionally have a lag. This is a mound of dirt, disturbed earth, diggable with a shovel. Maybe if you had a shovel. Maybe. Stand near fellow campers and press A. Huh, another imaginary camper. This is Charlotte Pine. Must have brewed my Lady Grey a little strong this morning. Unless, say, you're not a real living person, are you? I am! Well, I haven't heard news this exciting since the baby warblers hatched. Not now, EA. The EA app wants to restart right this second, and I'm playing on the Switch, so no. Welcome to Camp Cozy Grove. I'm Charlotte, your local ranger, also a ghost. If you run into any problems, I'm your bear. Say, that uniform of yours, it looks familiar. Oh my, you're a spirit scout. That does change the forecast a bit. Puts the sun behind the clouds, so to speak. Does that change? That's right, 100% bona fide scout. Is that a problem? But I'm trained to fix all your ghostly woes. What do you have against spirit scouts? You're not the first spirit scout to visit the island. Many years ago, another ambitious youngster summoned a fire here in hopes of earning her final merit badge. It did not go as planned. No use in dwelling on the past, though, is there? You're here now, friend. She's not. If you're planning to stay the night, remember the first rule of wilderness survival. Keep warm. Somewhere around here is a wood log. Find it and toss it on the fire. That should make things a little cozier for both of us. Alright, so now we've got to run around, and this is actually super fun to restart. I'm not finished with the game yet in my current save, but it's okay. So we've got a couple things that are buried over here, but the island grows so much, and being able to look back to the beginning, it's so cool. We don't have a shovel. Oh. Sometimes objects are hidden on the ground. Here's a log for you. And then he turns into like a little gremlin flame. It's so cute. This is spirit wood. Where did you get this? A ghost told me about it. It was sitting under a tree from a bear in a ranger suit. A ghost told me about it. Well, first of all, thank you. It's delicious. But the presence of spirit wood confirms my suspicions. The hauntings of Cozy Grove run deep. There are many lost souls here in need of your help. They can't rest until someone has helped them come to terms with their past lives. They may not even remember who they are or how they died, if enough time has elapsed since they've passed away. The spirit wood has fully caught fire now. My light is expanding. More of the island is waking. Lost places are being remembered. I see someone new, a crafter of useful things. Say, that's a nice fire you have going. Still a bit small though, huh? See if you can find more spirit wood out there. A little warmth would do this island good. A healthy fire is sure to call some distant campers home. And we have advanced the story with Charlotte Pine. And a little bit more of Cozy Grove has showed itself to us. So we're going to run over and grab some of our coins. And run over to our new spirit. Jeremy Gruffle. Oh, I guess you can see me. So sorry, I figured I'd be invisible. You're sorry for what? For haunting a perfectly good island. The last thing I want is to drift around the afterlife. My goodness. Glowing blue, getting in the way of upstanding folk like yourself. It's unseemly. Until I find out why I'm stuck here, I'm afraid I'll be haunting us both. Maybe I can make it up to you, Maker Buddy. Not to brag, but I'm pretty handy as a ghost, so bring me 3 branches, okay? I promise. I'll make it worth your while. So we will go and find some branches. There's a branch. There's one down there. And oh, 3rd branch, where are ya? What the heck? Oh, there's something. Nope. Need a shovel for that. Which I'm imagining is the first tool we will get. Did I miss something down here? Is there something in the sand I can dig? We just have 2, and we need 3. Oh, okay. So one of the awesome things about this is that it gives you hints if you are having a hard time finding something. So next to the branch, it says I heard it was close by a dead tree with a bird's nest. So we're gonna look for that. Looks like a dead tree, but I don't see a bird's nest. That does not look like a dead tree. Oh, there's a dead tree down there with a bird's nest. Oh, it's right there. There we go. And now we bring these over to Jeremy Gruffle. Look at these sticks. What beauties. A twist here, a scoop there, and voila, your first shovel. Not my finest work, but my paws kept slipping through the lathe. But if you want to dig up the soft dirt mounds around the island, that shovel will do the trick. Sea spirits, I've helped this poor scout. My haunting is complete. I'm still here, aren't I? Darn it. Darn it! One flimsy shovel isn't going to do it, is it? Of course not. Well, don't worry, I'm full of ideas for tools. I'll give you all the help you need to stay cozy in our grove. Hope that shovel works out. Oh, and I have a spirit log, too. And then we get to see what it looks like. And we get a wooden shovel, the spirit wood, and this area turns into color, which is really nice. So now we know we've got some things over here. That is a sweet potato. Money. Got a little peach munchin behind me. In real life, not in the game. What would you like to do? Here's a log for you. Well done, my light is expanding again. Now I see an old friend. Mr. Kit has noticed our beacon and set up his canteen shop. Huh, he looks quite at home here. But wait, there's more. I see a strange and salty figure standing on the shore. And he has arrived. Something else has vanished. Something important. Oh dear. Best to go see yourself. So it appears that our boat is no longer here. And we've got a new friend here. He's a little seagull bear. Captain Bill Weather Snout. In life, I was a bear of the sea. I sped from Cozy Grove to the main and back again 100 times over. Unnatural, some said, for a bear to fly twixt the waves as I did. But did I listen? No, I did not. And now I am transformed. A vast young person, how long have ye been standing there? Ye caught me wrecked in my origins, recitin' my origins. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. I am the Captain Bill Weather Snout. Though some call me the Seagull Bear. Pleased to meet you, Bill Weather. I don't know if oh, okay, well, I messed up. I don't know if, as we've reached a first name basis, young sailor. Captain will do. 'Tis a strange thing to be a seagull bear. My two halves have precious little in common. Except, of course, for a love of fish. Speakin' of, are ye hungry, young sailor? Fetch me a fishin' rod and I'll show ye what's on the menu. Go to Mr. Kit's store. But the question is, do we have enough money? I'll buy your stuff. Well, hello there, prospective shopper. I must confess, when I followed your fire, I never expected to end up here again. The island's fallen into quite a state since my last visit. But how rude of me. I haven't properly introduced myself. You may call me Mr. Kit. I know your name, of course, but I'm far too polite to repeat it. I have a standing agreement with the Spirit Scouts, you know? Wherever you go, Kit's Canteen shall be there for you, be there for all your buying and selling needs. The only catch? I set the prices. I want to buy something. Take a look at all the shiny new stuff. It is one thing. 20 coins. That's fair. Sounds great. Take my money. And now we go back to the Seagull Bear. Captain. Aye, sailor, that'll do. Okay. That'll do nicely. Well, what are ye waiting for? If you wanted to find us a proper meal, you're gonna have to go and pluck it from the deep yourself. Take that rod and catch us a whopper. Fine. Let's find a fish. Perfect. Another thing I'll say is it says A for reel in, but I'm not sure if that is to, like, I don't know if you keep pressing A or if you only have to press it once. Let's actually give that a shot. So my controller vibrates when I catch one. And I've only caught it once. Oh, okay. So you don't have to spam A. You can just catch them. Yeah, leather skin. I'll catch this one too, why not? Yeah, ugly loach. And if it were Animal Crossing, it'd be looking at me with reproach. Ebony squib. I'm gonna look at how much pocket space. Oh, we've got plenty of pocket space. Love that for us. Lots of fish out here too, which is great. So one thing that I already know from playing this is that when you catch fish, you are able to donate them to, it's not a museum, it's just kind of like Captain's collection. And that is really similar to the museum in Animal Crossing. Except it's with like every item that you can find in this game. Ugly Loach. And sometimes it just gets a little stuck. Been there. Another one. Okie doke. Oh, there's another person here. Hi. It's still Charlotte. Can I help you with something? Sometimes you can find things on this island simply by exploring with a keen eye. But other times, you need to get your hands dirty. Have you noticed those leaf piles lying around you? Try digging through those when you come across them. You'll be surprised at what you find. Just the other day, I thought I saw an old book peeking out of the leaves. Well, let's go. A potato. More money. And we found the book. So we'll go back to Charlotte. That's it? Why, it's an old Spirit Scout Wilderness Guide. And hey, the memento collection portion of this book is still intact. That's where scouts track their progress helping local spirits, which I have to admit, you've gotten a pretty good start on. I'll hold on to this book and use it to track your progress, helping the spirits of Cozy Grove. Would you like to look at the memento collection book now? Yes, show me my sweet relationship progress. That's the spirit. Here it is. So there's Charlotte Pine. She's a forest type, forest spirit. Jeremy is a forest spirit. And Captain is a shoreline spirit, one of 2. And then there are 2 of 6 forest spirits, which I don't know that I've ever caught on to before. Wonder if that's total or if there's other... I imagine there's other types. But we're going this way. She must have given me a log and I didn't notice. Here's a log for you. Delicious. That's strange. I'm still hungry. I think 1 more spirit log should do. I sense at least 3 logs out there. Maybe close, maybe far. Well, now that we've caught some fish, we're gonna go and talk to Captain. Hello. I see you've already been testing out your rod. Well, either give me the one you got or catch a new one. I'll be waiting. Any fish? A fine fin you've managed to dredge up there. Good eatin'. I think ye and I will have plenty of time for fishing, now that your boat's washed out to sea. My boat did what? Oh yes, a loose knot and a fickle tide was all it took to send your vessel on its merry way back to Neptune's bosom. Don't blame yourself. The island's a maelstrom of ill fortunes, churned out by our wretched tales of ghostly woe. Until we spirits find a measure of peace, none may leave this place. So, young sailor, though you're a living scout and I'm a ghost, we have something in common. We're both stranded here on Cozy Grove. Whatever plans you had of solving all our ghostly problems in a single evening, put 'em out of your mind. We bears aren't your overnight project anymore. We're your neighbors. Squawk? Which is fine by me. I would much rather live with bear neighbors. And they're also sweet. I wish I could be a Spirit Scout. Thank you so much, Bailey, and your new name. I appreciate the lurk. Here's a log for you. Another healthy dose of a positive spirit energy. You're doing well, young scout. The more you help ghosts, the more they will remember. It may go slowly at first, but trust and understanding is not a thing you can manufacture quickly. Help these bears. Guide them through remembering themselves. Eventually, they will find peace. Hi, Bailey, also lurking, says Holly. Oh, I missed the last one. Something about illuminating in the forest. Or something. I see another figure, absorbed with finding and delivering lost things to everyone but himself. You two have that in common, I think. And... Hello, Charlotte. Can I help you with something? You know, we aren't the only spirits that could use your help. 53 more days until the name can go back to normal. Getting ready for bed. If I fall asleep soon, then hope your stream goes well. Thank you so much, Bailey. I hope you have a great lurk and a great evening, and sleep well if I don't talk to you before then. And I hope you have a great week if I don't talk to you after. Sometimes lost or needy animals visit these woods. In fact, I think one wandered into Mr. Kip's shop just this morning. It may look like a simple charm of a young, placid bird, but if you buy and bring it to me, I'll show you its secrets. Oh. I'm seeing that we're pulled this way by little old Jeremy. What would you like to do? Can I help you with something? Hey there, Maker Buddy. I'm pretty sure I owe you an apology. I'm pretty sure... For what? I'm pretty sure you don't, or I don't need any more apologies. I'll say for what. I made you that slipshod shovel earlier, hoping a good deed would get me out of being a ghost. Of course, it hasn't worked out. Maybe because the shovel I gave you, it's not my best work. Let me show you what I mean. First, though, I'm gonna need some softwood, root vegetables, and wood branches. So we already have... We need wood, it appears. Which, honestly, I'm not really sure where to find that. Oh, okay. So we just need branches, harvest from leaf piles, fruit trees, dirt mounds with the shovel. Any root, 2 of 3 we already have. So we should be able to find some of those fairly easily. And go and talk to our little captain friend. A chill wind blows ashore. Ghost that I am, it bows and clean through me. It blows... Jesus. It blows clean through me, sending a shiver through my bones and my very soul. A few more feathers under my coat might soften the breeze a bit. Too bad I just molted. And we've got to find some feathers, too. There's a feather. So we're looking for lots of different things. I will say that with this game, it's typically, like, you have a list of things to find, but it's not go, go, go. The other day we stopped by Oolong Crossing stream. She was playing Cult of the Lamb. And that one is, it really, you lose your days. And by that I mean like it's just everything is so busy and go go go. This one you're busy for a minute, but then you kind of lose that busyness. And here is the new bear friend that they mentioned. This is Patrice Furbeck, the postal bear, at your service. You know, when I joined the service, I figured I'd be in it for life. And I was. But I never suspected the job would keep going after. Let me tell you, delivering mail to ghosts, that's a whole new bag. A whole new mailbag? Ooh, busting out the postal humor from the jump? You and I will get along fine. I'm glad that went well, because calling Captain by his name was not the right move. I'm sorry, I'm bringing out my footstool. Before I went boots up, my hard work had a certain routine. Deliveries for local residents arrived at the town post office at 0800 sharp. I relayed those deliveries to the listed residences. Ghost deliveries, though, they're processed through the psychic plane. They just show up whenever and wherever they want. I ran patrol this morning looking for new arrivals, but I'd bet a spirit log there are more packages out there waiting to be tracked down. So we are looking for a single package for Patrice. And then it does tell us, like I said earlier in the hints, it was near a folding chair. Have you looked at any stick piles? So we have found some wood, which is great because we do need that. You found some sticks and mushroom. And then each little kind of quest that we have also has a status bar on the side, which is really nice. I feel like this is a game that's like really beginner friendly. I wasn't really sure, like, I catch on to games fairly quickly, I feel like, but I wasn't sure how well I'd catch on to this, just because I've never played it before. Very easy to catch on to, in my opinion. I think that one of the hardest things about playing this game, it's super cute. I really like it. It is one of my favorites to just sit back and relax with. And after a very long day and what felt like a very long drive home, and a very long weekend, I feel like it was just nice to play. So I think we're only missing one feather now. So if we go over to the side, not that side, this side, look near a workbench. So we know that Jeremy over here has a workbench, and there's the last feather. So we can go over to Captain and give him his feathers now. I think that getting a hold of the controls is probably the most difficult part for me. Squawk, that's a fine set of feathers. But why bother helping me, little castaway, when you have such troubles of your own? Just being neighborly. You give a quest, I do it. You reward me. That's the way this works. Just being neighborly. Neighborly. You might find somewhat put stock in that concept here on Cozy Grove. But it doesn't mean much to us birds. Still, I thank ye. With these bits of fluff padding my coat, the wind's bite does lose its teeth. But bundled so, a rule of the afterlife comes to me, clear as white rum. Even in death, ye cannot refeather your wings. And he gives us spirit wood that we can very excitedly hop along and bring to Flamey, if I'm not completely stuck on that chair first. Here's a log for you. Delicious. Only 4 more logs before I'm full. I sense someone has a log they're eager to give you. If you can help them. So, folding chair stick piles is where we're looking for. Here's a folding chair here. Is that a stick pile? It is. There's a package. Let's go and give it to Patrice. You're not Patrice. Keep going. Did you feel it? The rush of finding a package? The thrill of checking for a well-formatted address? Let me be straight with you. I love this job. But I could use a postal helper to help me with the USDs. A postal helper? How exciting. Depends on what the job pays. What's a USD? A postal helper? That's exciting. Oh yes, the thrill of the post. Unidentified supernatural deliverables, aka USDs, will be our primary assignment. Most of them are pretty tame. They might rattle or whisper, but that's it. But if you come across a troublesome package, one that's screaming in Aramaic or spewing demon fire, well, you just send that puppy my way. Because one way or another, that thing's bound to be addressed to me. Oh, and it seems I've already received a letter addressed to you as well. Wait, I have a mailbox here? Yes, here it is. Hope you're settling into your solo camping adventure. Don't be disheartened if you can't find a needy ghost immediately. I intentionally picked a safe island that's not too haunted that's not too haunted. Sorry, I can't see. When you finally find a ghost, try to help it make peace with itself. Then you'll finally have to, Then you'll finally graduate to 2nd degree. Scoutmaster Blake. P.S. I'll try to write you every day, unless I get busy. And Blake has given us 1 common log cabin lamp. And then we have another message that appears. Test mail from Postal Bear. Hi, it's me, Postal Bear. I sent this letter to you via myself so you could see how it works. I've also included a little thank you gift for your help, Postal Bear. 10 parsnips. Get present. And we get spirit wood. And the story has advanced. And a little bit more color comes to the island. Not forever. Just for a while. That's one thing I think they do really well too, is they kind of give a visual representation of how long what you've done is like affects the character. Can I help you with something? Heads up, postal helper. Looks like another past marked delivery incoming. When you're alive? Oh my goodness, okay. When you're alive, letters arrive at the post office a few days after they're sent. But ghost letters, they don't run on regular time, and they're likely to show up at non-standard addresses, like in leaf piles or behind rocks. So if you find any letters out there, please bring them to the office. There are now 3 sealed letters around the island that we just find. Sealed. We have 3 root vegetables, and we need 3 more branches. We Let's go and get this bird from Mr. Kit's store. I want to buy something. I guess we can buy these branches. No, we can't because we don't have enough. 250 old coins, we can buy this bird. We don't have enough of those either. We will give Flamey his log, though. More! Only 3 more logs before I'm full. I sense someone has a log they're eager to give you, if you can help them. So we've got things that I know we don't necessarily need. I think that we will... Ooh, branches. Now we don't have to buy them. I think that we will probably end up selling some things. And we found 1 sealed letter. One thing I will also mention is if you have a clue for a sealed letter, and like for example, ours is, I heard it was close by a dead tree with a bird's nest behind something. If we find another one, that clue will still stand up there. Like even if the one that they're giving you the clue for isn't the first one you find. If we were to find one like right now, it would just not give us the clue for the one that we've already found, if that makes sense. But behind something, there's a letter. Maybe I lost it by a supply shelf behind something. We've got a couple of supply shelves over here. There's one. And there they are, all 3 letters. Hey, you found some loose letters. A thank you card for Jeremy, a lawsuit notice for Clyde, and bills for my wife. I missed her name. It started with an A, though. And here's one for me. A threat of disembowelment by 100 skeletal claws. Standard stuff. Well, I'll make sure the rest get these. I'll make sure the rest of these get to the right place. Wait, was that from his wife or to his wife? And check in with me once in a while in case I've got anything for you. Got it. And we get another spirit wood, which is very exciting. Oh, and we can go and see Jeremy right now because we have all the things that he needs. That's quite a lot of materials you've gathered, and I bet you're wondering, what sort of tool is he going to make for me now? Sorry, no tool this time. Did you know folks used to come here from all over just to learn how to build and fix things for themselves? Maybe if I pass that skill on to you, I can pass on myself? My crafting bench is open to you anytime. Just stop by and let me know when you want to craft something. Here, have some crafting recipes to get you started. Just select one and learn recipe, then you can bring the ingredients to me and get crafting. I believe you already have enough wood to build yourself something interesting. I want to make something right now. Great. Let me show you to my workshop. And I'm going to look over here. We got a whole bunch of stuff, which is super nice. We don't necessarily need to make anything at this moment, I don't think. Have you ever seen the sky like that? It's literally glowing. In school, they told us sunlight is just radiation. And now I get worried every time I see an extra pretty sunset. Craft something? Okay, so gold, silver, hardwood, softwood, semi-precious gem, precious gem, pro skipping stone, normal skipping stone, common log cabin planter, common log cabin table, common log cabin chair, elite skipping stone, common log cabin fence, common log cabin fence of another variety. But we have a log and we can give it to Flamey. Hey Waylander, how's it going? What would you like to do? Here's a log for you. I was lurking on you yesterday. Delicious. So, I'm sorry to hear that. Is anything going on or just an off day in particular? You're welcome. I wasn't able to catch you earlier today because I was at work, but I was off yesterday and kept you up in the background while I was working on some homework. Only 2 more logs before I'm full. I sense at least 3 logs out there, maybe close, maybe far. And more to say? Oh, here's another log for you. Yum! Just 1 final log and I'll be full. I sense someone has a log they're eager to give you if you can help them. Okay, so we're gonna go to Mr. Kit. I want to sell stuff. I wasn't planning on streaming today. It started as a test of me trying to set up my VR headset to stream, but like 10 people came in, so that's awesome. That's always a nice, like, good day for me when things go a little bit more unexpectedly, but in a good way. I think I'm just gonna sell... Can I sell this? Yes, I can sell it for 1,000 old coins. We'll just sell that. Here you go. 1,000 old coins. I want to buy something now. We'll buy this bird. Buy. Ooh. I kind of want a critter net. And so is, I just get lonely a lot. I get that. I'm sorry you're feeling lonely today, but I'm glad that you're here. Oh, we're gonna wake up Charlotte with the bird charm. Seems like a simple trinket, doesn't it? But when it's placed on the ground, it transforms into its true self, a ghost bird. They're given specific foods and kept near things they like, and they will thrive. The poor bird is hungry. I'll order some food it'll like, but it won't arrive until tomorrow. In the meantime, let's find a spot to live. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Wednesday and playing Jackbox and stuff with Erica and co. Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to it as well, for sure. I feel like a Jackbox community stream day is so relaxing. Why don't you place this animal on the ground near your campfire? I will do that. Oops, where am I typing? And friends, our friend Waylander Tone is a streamer himself. So if you'd like, please go and give a follow. I really enjoyed hanging out with him. Hi, hope you're having a good day today. Thank you so much, Sam. It was a really busy, really hectic day after a long weekend, but overall it was good. I hope your day is going good as well. And I get to play some Cozy Grove today, so no complaints here. Oh, blushes. And that spirit wood is growing harder to find. How can that be when there are still so many needy shadows hiding in the grove? I can feel at least 13 more lost souls waiting to be helped. Sam, thank you for redeeming the Daily Hedgehog. I'm so sorry I did not have the thing that's supposed to be pulled up. I was running very late today. I was like 10 minutes late. Oh. Have I asked you about Coffee Talk? Yes, you did. I have not played it yet, but I know when Erica raided Goose Town, they were playing it, and it was really interesting. Do you have Game Pass? I don't have Game Pass. I'm thinking about it more and more because I've heard a lot of games that I want to play are on there. That's on my list to play. It looks fun. Yeah, one of my friends was telling me about it as well. Like, in the last couple of years. Would you like a 14-day free trial? I don't think so right now. Purely because I'm also... So I actually ended up... I work full-time and I'm in school as well. And I'm trying to, like, stick to my streaming schedule. So I'm a little bit... not spread thin, but I'm trying not to spread myself even thinner. But I really appreciate you asking, because struggling for time. Yeah. As it is, my sleep is already getting sacrificed because I love to play games. Yeah. No, I really want to try Game Pass, but right now, I actually ended up just dropping my... I was supposed to be taking an English and an accounting class, and I ended up dropping the English class, which is funny because English is the one that shouldn't take me any time, but man, accounting is really more than I bargained for. But no worries, thank you. I really appreciate it, I really do. Wait, I see someone standing in a forest. Or am I mistaken? Perhaps it's just an oddly shaped tree? It's too smart for me. I literally said the same exact thing this morning as I was crying to my coworker who is like almost done with her accounting stuff. And she's like, no, 101 is really, really hard. And I was like, it feels like it shouldn't be because it's 101, but it's very difficult. I took it with the intention of learning a little bit more about taxes, because I don't really understand. I mean, I understand them enough to do them, but like not enough to know what's happening behind the scenes. So the ultimate goal was, I'm terrible at academic stuff. Yeah, I'm not great. Video games are far more my speed. But I don't have to pay for it because I get it paid through work. I left school at 15. I really struggle with the idea of, like, I think education is great, but education isn't the same for everybody. Education is extremely expensive if you go through what I guess would be a traditional education where you go to school at 18 and then you figure out what you want to do with your whole life. Gonna work while I make some dinner. Thank you so much, Sam. I appreciate the lurk, and I hope you enjoy your dinner. It's free here. Yeah, it's not free here. It's like I saved pretty much my whole life to go to school and could only pay for one semester. So that was a bummer. And then my grandma was nice enough to help me out. But yeah, it's, at least here, it's hard for me to get behind the idea of somebody going to school. I mean, uni might cost, I would have no idea. I was not clever enough for that. I wouldn't say that, though. I would just say that it wasn't what was for you. Like I went through my grade school education with, like, the expectation that I would go to university. But, like, that wasn't... It's not even that it wasn't what I wanted to do. Me now at 31 is a completely different person than I was at 18. And the person who I was at 18 thought that I was going to be a teacher. And the person who I am now is absolutely not a teacher, does not have the patience to be a teacher. Teachers are wonderful. I love them so much. So many of them have shaped who I am as a person. That's not me. So I think everybody just has a very different path, and to have a certain expectation for people to follow one certain path isn't fair. I've had some good and bad teachers. Yeah. I'm glad I dropped out. I would not have made it as a then undiagnosed autistic person. Now is a different story. Yeah, that's... So, on a personal level, I am currently looking around for therapists to try and decide if I'm ADHD, because I have struggled with so many different aspects of my life. And, like, I feel like I try to stay pretty, like, focused, but it is taxing. And then when I'm done, I'm just done. And that's really frustrating for me too, because like I love streaming. I really love having conversations, but sometimes I just, usually after a couple hours, I'm just like shut down. All right, everybody, we're done. Like it's just a lot, but yeah. I'm glad that worked out for you, Bailey, in terms of like you being satisfied with that outcome, because it's just really hard for me to not get behind, because like I'm fully, education is really important for some people and for some lifestyles and for, you know, with some situations, but it's not for everybody, and that's okay. And I think that that's like the main thing that needs to be taken away, is that like not everybody's gonna live on the same path. And that's okay. I was never even diagnosed with dyslexia, and I couldn't read until I was like 7. See, I just like, I mean, I know that you're in the UK and the US is different. I feel like a lot goes undiagnosed for a variety of reasons here, so I'm not as familiar with like how diagnoses go in the UK, but I am also old. You're young. You're not old. That's very funny to me, though. Hello again, Maker Buddy. I've been thinking about you, stuck here on Cozy Grove. You and I, we're sort of in the same pickle barrel, aren't we? Ad. You and I? Okay, we're sort of in the same pickle barrel, aren't we? I'm gonna say I'm allergic to pickles. I'm gonna wait for people who are in ads. Oh my gosh. My headphones are like, they're not even super tight, but I can't have them both on at the same time or I'll talk slower, because the delay in my headphones makes my voice want to catch up with the delay in my ears, which just delays it even more. But I also need to hear like the music and the cues and stuff like that. So I try to like half and half. But it's just a lot of pressure. I'm in a career that I really enjoy now that I didn't have to go to school for. and working on writing a book. I definitely advocate for alternative college paths for people who don't know what they really want at 18. Me too. Yeah. Also, I'm working on a book too. If you want to share, what kind of book are you writing? If you don't want to share, that's totally fine. I hated school. It's not for everyone, and that's like really what what bothers me. Fantasy! Oh, you're smart. You're so smart. I don't know how people who write fantasy keep everything together. It is baffling to me. But how far are you into the writing process? I am, so I don't know if you're familiar with, I'm working on a board game every now and again. Oh, really? Like working on making a board game? Because I don't know anybody who's ever done that. I'm also trying to get comfortable. Oh, my back finally cracked. It's been days. I'm working on a mystery novel, which is very, very on brand for me. Oh, sorry, how insensitive of me. I told Jeremy Gruffle that I was allergic to pickles. Stick to woodworking and leave clever sayings to the professionals. That's what my mom always said. All I mean is, neither one of us quite knows what we're doing here, do we? But I can help you dig a little deeper into this mystery. Designing it, yes. I have the guy who created my favorite board game as a friend on Facebook. That's so cool. What is your favorite board game is what I'm trying to ask. Is it Mysterium? Because I know we talked about that. Oh, Talisman. I want to say I've heard of that. Let me look. Game. It looks familiar, but I know that I haven't played it. Draft 1 is done for book 1 and 2. Stop. Working on draft 2 for book 1 and plotting out book 3. Bailey, that's amazing. Been around since the 80s and published by Games Workshop originally. That is really cool. That game looks really interesting. I've got it saved up on my search so I can look at it later. When I bought my copy of Talisman, you were in diapers. I'm trying to find something I enjoy, but I wish I had more time to really figure out what I want to do. I really, get that. I think, so, I know someone really close to me is currently in a job search, and they want to do something that's, meaningful. And they've kind of been, searching for that for a while. But they're having a hard time because it's the things that they want to do don't make enough money, and as it is, we don't make livable wages here, I feel like. And then Waylander Tone asks, Bailey, what are your favorite fantasy authors? But I'm totally also with you, Holly. I really like my job. I like what I do, but I don't think it's, I didn't grow up being I'm gonna be an assistant. I like it. I'm good at it. And really, at this point, I'm not an assistant. I'm a scheduler for classes at a college. But, yeah, it's just not... It's very enjoyable. I love what I do, genuinely. But it's not, my dream. With 5 branches and 1 piece of softwood, I think I can do just that. Ooh, okay. Ooh, we got a pickaxe. No, we don't have a pickaxe, but we can make a pickaxe. You found all 5 branches and 1 piece of softwood, too? That's great. I was worried I asked too much of you. Here you go, your very first pickaxe. It's a little flimsy, but it should let you dig right into the rock of the island. Excuse me, and while digging, if you happen to find any answers about why I'm doomed to haunt this place, well, I wouldn't mind knowing is all. We got a pickaxe. Alright, and then there's this tea mug that I totally don't remember reading through. I sort of remember where I saw one. It was near a fallen log. You might find it buried in a dirt pile. I know Bailey is kind of getting ready for bed. Ooh, a new person. But I know that she likes Sarah J. Maas as at least one of the ones that she reads. That's one of my faves too. Hey. Some logs. I was also saying, right when I first started, I usually don't play this at home with the music all the way up, and I am really a fan of the music that they use for this game. Really a fan. Ooh, tea pastry. Like, it's just very light and relaxing. Okay, let's talk to this new buddy. Francesca Duclaw. Who dares? Who dares disturb the forest? Sorry, just trying to be sociable. Just a spirit scout. I mean no harm. A spirit scout, really? So, someone's finally come to clean up our mess. I thought you were just an imp back to torment me as usual. It's been a while since we've had a living, breathing creature in these woods. For decades, it's just been me and my fellow trees. Can they talk like you? So you're also a tree? You're not a tree, you're a bear. Can they talk like you? Oh yes, they're just full of thoughts and opinions. Emerson, Carson, Cow, Thoreau, say hello to our guests. They must be feeling shy. Of course, I'm a little different from your typical tree. I'm sure you noticed. It's my embarrassing lack of leaves. The imps plucked them off me years ago and scattered them across the island. Would you mind finding my leaves for me? Then Bailey, I was wrong because I said I knew that you liked Sarah J. Maas, but I didn't know if she was your favorite. Oop. Okay. Sorry. Once again. We're looking for 5 leaves. We're looking for 3 more tea pastries and 1 tea mug. That sounds delicious, honestly. I was adding to your list. I love Sarah J. Maas. Andy Weir is another love, but he's science fiction. Yeah. I think that I read probably more mystery than I do anything else. Or, so if you have Amazon, they have this thing called Amazon First Reads, and it's kind of cool because one of the perks is that you will get to read an author's work a month before it comes out. It's select titles. But that is how I found a handful of some really good books that I probably wouldn't normally have read. And I'm a big fan of finding new things too. So recently there's one. Sculpture Made of Sand. That was the one. Nope, it wasn't. I would assume that was the Sculpture of Sand. That this is probably the Sculpture of Sand. I get advanced copies of books occasionally, and I've gotten a big mix of random stuff I normally wouldn't have read. That's awesome. Like with ARC copies, I've gotten one ARC copy before, which is an advanced reader copy, and I thought it was good, but the author was feeling a little like the hype wasn't there from the not publisher, but they just weren't. I think that they kind of made him feel like it was unsuccessful, and I liked it. Never heard of those authors. I get so stressed when I have to review something if I don't like it. Yeah, thankfully I've just done the one and I did like it. did like it. There were some things that I was like, oh, the editor could have caught this, but I didn't put any of that on the author themselves. But I think that also being looking at it from a writing perspective, I'm never going to give something a negative review if it's not my thing. Unless it's horrifically, what is the word I'm looking for? Unless it's really terrible. Not terrible in the way the writing sucked, but in the way that it attacks groups of people or made me feel incredibly uncomfortable. Even then, I'm not going to. There are some books that I will just never read and never recommend, but I won't completely ruin the author. Because I know that someday when I publish my book, I'm not going to want people to be like, I didn't like this character, or I didn't like how they said this. Okay, well, it's not for you then. Oh, what are we? Oh, we can craft something here too, which I did not know. But I think that if I were in a position to, because some of the Amazon first reads that I've gotten, I've been like, ooh, not my thing. But I had no obligation to review it. Oh yeah, I always am honest if it's something that is personal opinion versus something actually wrong. That makes total sense. If you indicate, this wasn't really for me, but it could be, right for you, or I didn't like this because of X. Versus this author sucks and I hate them. That is not constructive, and it doesn't tell anybody why you don't like it. It just tells them that you don't like it, and that could be something that somebody else totally loves. I read a book by Riley Sager, and the twist that they took it with, I saw one of them coming, but then there was another twist, a twist on the twist, and it was honestly really disturbing to me and not my thing at all. I didn't review it. I just said it's, it didn't sit well with me. It's not my cup of tea. But it could be somebody else's, and somebody else might really like that kind of twist. But for me, it was a little unsettling, and not in a way that I came here for. Because I don't mind unsettling. Alright, we're still looking for leaves. I should also learn some of the recipes that are in my pockets so I have more pocket space. I find constantly I don't have enough pocket space, or I just use too much pocket space. All right, more tea pastries. Or wait, do we need more? No, we have all the tea pastries, we just need the mug. My fave authors are Eddings, Gemmell, Weiss and Hickman, Salvatore, and Anthony. I'm not familiar with any of those, I don't think. Oh, I'm still waiting to get a pickaxe, aren't I? Oh no, I have a pickaxe. Well, let's get this sweet potato out of our pocket and hold the pickaxe. And while we're there, we can pick at the leaf that is literally directly above me, because I've clearly missed that. That is another thing that is sometimes difficult about this game when things are going back in and out of color. I have a hard time seeing them sometimes, but I think that that's kind of the point, and it makes it a little bit like a I Spy type of thing. Oh my goodness. I'm tired early tonight. David Eddings, David Gemmell, British, Margaret Weiss, and Tracy Hickman wrote D&D stuff amongst others. R.A. Salvatore, loads of D&D and other fantasy, as well as some sci-fi. Cool. Ow. Yeah, I really love the idea of D&D, but I have not gotten into it, which is such a bummer. Because I feel like when I was in college, I had a ton of friends who were like, oh, come and play D&D with us. And I was like, okay. Or, I can't, I have to work tonight. And, like, couldn't commit to a campaign. But now I'm just like, I don't know anyone who plays D&D, and I would love the opportunity. I don't know anybody locally. Okay, now I gotta find him. Alright, let's see. Supply shelf. And then the shirt. Do I just get that from Mr. Kit? I do. Okay. Wow, they're really just like, go ahead and shell out all your money. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. I want to buy something. I don't think Mr. Kit... Oh, no, I think he's got a clothes store. There we go. Take my money. Oh, it's in my pocket. Dang it. I should have put it on. Oh, well. Gotta go and see Flamey. I want to check out my clothing collection and put it in backpack. Alright. So you've got that. Supply shelf. So there should be a leaf around here somewhere. I did pick one up by the supply shelf already. Is that the one that's telling me to find? maybe this supply shelf? If this is a supply shelf. Alright, let's find this teacup. Fallen log. Find it buried in a dirt pile. We got logs over here and dirt piles. I know that there's a log over this way. Ooh, is that it? Yeah, we got it. Hello. So nice to see my mug again. I think I lost it yesterday. Given my ghostly condition, it's hard for me to be sure. A ghost's existence is a little confusing, you see. Our sense of here and now is all mixed up with our memories of our past lives. Objects from the past tend to appear and disappear as we think about them. So this year, it might be my old ranger's mug, or it might be a memory of a mug, made solid by energy from beyond. Sip. Either way, its tea is hot and tasty. And we got spirit wood. Is that all? Okay, great. Oh, Flamey. Here's the last log for you, my friend. Oh, wait. 6 more logs. Never mind. I sense someone has a log they're eager to give you, if you can help them. Well, maybe Captain will. I do like that you can just run through things. It would be a surprise of a lifetime if I found out I was also a spirit. But I don't think I am. If that fox sells wares as fine as these, I'll permit him to haunt the dry docks for now. Okay, I'm off to bed. Good night, lovely. See you soon. Have a great night, Bailey. Thank you so much for stopping by. And I hope that you sleep well. Yes, indeed. The chill is fading already. This is a wing warmer of the finest quality, and I think I'll add it to my cabinet of the mind. What's a cabinet of the mind? Why, every explorer worth their salt has a cabinet of the mind. Through some of the less lyrical among them, though some of the less lyrical among them might call it an item collection. Squawk? Oh, sorry. It's an imaginary box I use to track the doodads, whelps, and gollywuts I've come across in my travels. Once ye have the idea, ye can easily imagine an item collection of your own. Right. Is this item collection even real? Okay, I'm imagining it. I'm also going to bed. We have lots to do tomorrow, and I'm falling asleep. I don't blame you at all. I hope that the next step in your carpet pulling process is enjoyable as it can be, and I hope that you get the much deserved sleep that you need. Have a great night, Holly. I see it taking shape. Anything you'd like to donate? Yeah, all of it. Take it all. Select everything. Take it all. I want it all to have a place. Donate it. Here you go. I'll archive this right away. And then you get coins, which is super nice in return. And what's even better is now I don't have to drop all of this stuff on the ground like I will when we get a little bit farther along in the game, because I'm constantly just dropping things on the ground in my newest game, or in my oldest game, I guess. Alright, we're looking for more leaves. Maybe I lost it by a supply shelf. I would like to know where the supply shelf is. Because, like, these are the supply shelves that I'm thinking of. But let's look around. You're looking for the leaves. Are there any supply shelves over this way? Because I really do think that I might have gotten the one that they were talking about. And maybe the clue hasn't updated or something. Oh, Flamey has something to say. Here's a log for you. Delicious. Only 5 more to go before I'm full. I sense someone has a log the Rika to give you if you can help them. Okie doke. A potato. Is it in here? Nope, but there's some money. Ooh, ooh. Is this it? No, it isn't. Dang. Maybe I lost it by a supply shelf. Never mind me. I'm just gonna spam A until I can. Oh, I don't know. Is that it? Is it in here? Oh, it's not. They're usually just laying. Oh, I forgot you can give them hugs. That's very sweet. How very frustrating. And I wish that it would let you, like, look at other clues so you could find another one. Because I'm just not quite sure. It's literally right there. How did I miss it? It's fine. It's fine. It's nearby a crow's nest. But it's over here. Yep, it is. And now we take these up and over. To Francesca Duclaw. I can't seem to reattach them. I can't even find the branches they came from. How strange. Wordsworth? Frost? Any thoughts on the matter? Typical. Most of the time, these trees won't stop rustling. But as soon as I need their opinion, the silence is golden. And there it is. Can I help you with something? Thanks for your help earlier, little spirit. Did you notice the burst of color that occurred afterwards? It was hard to miss. I suppose it was rather dramatic. Bringing color to the island is a noble thing. This place isn't meant to be so gloomy and lifeless. I bring this up because my dear friend Thoreau is in need of your help. He's the walnut tree over there, just out of the reach of my color. He's got an umbrella snagged in his branches that is bothering him terribly. I'd ask you to shake the umbrella free, but because Thoreau is uncolored, mortals like you can't interact with him. He can't even grow walnuts in his uncolored state. Poor thing, he looks so barren now. You'll need to extend the reach of my color to help him. Take this spirit lamp and place it on the colored edge of the domain to extend it to Thoreau. I will do that. I am very quickly going to go and get these coins so I don't forget about them. Okay, so we're going to go into our pocket. I don't know which one of these. Expand X for place here. I don't think that was the right one. Spotlight. Place here. A. Place the lamp to extend the color of the walnut tree. Then shake the tree. Okay, I don't think that's the right... You have to place it up. Oh, thank you. That makes total sense. Oops. Thank you, Tone. I appreciate that. And now we can interact with it. And we have everything. Yay! Bring the umbrella back up here. You got that cursed umbrella out of Thoreau's hair. Now we could finally stop whining about it. You have our gratitude, spirit friend. And while you're here, maybe you could find a home for my other friend. Here you go. A Granny Smith tree. And I am going to probably not place that just yet. I did get a log. We'll bring that over to Flamey. Here's a log for you. Gulp. Only 4 more logs before I'm full. Looks like there are no more spirit logs out there right now. That's alright. We have to help people at the pace they are willing to be helped. Best to relax, ease into the trip, maybe do some fishing or collect some shells. And when you come back tomorrow, I bet the ghosts will be ready to be helped some more. And I think that is where we're going to wrap it up today. I'm going to see if there's anybody who we might go and send our... I almost said send our lurk. send our stream to, our raid to. Let me see. A couple weeks ago, actually, let's go and see Adrenaline. Because I would like to hang out with Adrenaline for a little bit. Alright. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. I had a great time. I love this game and I hope you really enjoy it. No, we're seeing Adrena. Alright, I hope you all have a great evening. I will talk to you soon and I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh my goodness.